Thanks everyone for joining me. I appreciate it. Today I wanted to talk about something a little more, I don't want to say gloomy, but realistic. I got some questions, about losing my faith after my mom had died. I lost all faith in the God that I was raised to believe. And I didn't care what God thought of me anymore. My whole life, I was raised to believe in this figure that will somehow judge me at the end of my life and decide where I go. And a lot of the people that I met on my journey would tell me, well, you're a strong spirit because you could handle this, and you chose this in the previous life and spirit world and whatnot. And I'm like, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that I chose this and that I'm strong. Like, really? That's what you're gonna say to me? I don't want to be strong. I didn't want to choose this life. I would have loved to have my mom and my dad my entire life. Or at least until my 50s or 40s even. So don't tell me that I freaking chose this. No one would, in their right mind, would choose to have this type of life where it just seems like everything's freaking stacked against you, So so that's partially why I didn't really like sharing my story, because people would feed me stuff like that. And it would irritate me and it would make me angry, and I would just be like, don't tell me that I chose this. Or that I'm some wonderful spirit, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not. And I went through a lot in my, emotionally, it impacted my friendships, my ability to create lasting friendships, relationships, even impacted me with my own family. So don't tell me I chose this. And I was bitter and angry for a long, long, long time. I don't think the first time that I really was able to kind of forgive myself, because me and my mom didn't get along. We argued a lot during our time together on this earth, because I just wanted her to be a mom, and I couldn't see, but again, it was me being a young kid, and don't tell someone they're a strong spirit, because they don't feel that way when they lose someone so young, or tell people that they chose that in the previous life. Why wouldn't I choose to be born into a cushy ass family? Why would I have chosen this out of everything? But yeah, I was depressed a lot when I was younger. Really just alienated myself. I drank a lot. A lot. I would be erratic in my behavior. And I just didn't want anyone to console me, because no one could. No one could help me through what I was going through. So I went to therapy, and I was able to at least talk to people, a licensed physician, to help me deal with the stages of grief, and with my own issues with not having my parents around, Yeah, so don't tell people that. See, the first time that I was able to really kind of open my mind to the spirit of my mother and my father was in 1999. After I had moved to Utah, I started going to school, and I was going to massage school. And I remember in one of our Reiki sessions, I had an emotional release, you could say. But that was the first time that I was able to kind of get some relief. So with the spiritual release that I was able to have, I kind of cling to that a little bit more throughout the rest of my life, is that spirituality and the ability to move between dimensions. And yeah, so I don't know where that went. You can be talking on dimensions. This is going to be an hour video. We don't want to go there. But I gravitated towards more of spirituality and knowing that karma is there. And, you know, if I do right by other people, I'll have right done by me. But yeah, it took a lot of work to finally get to that spiritual place. I had to fall on my ass a lot to figure that out. Let's see, I was an alcoholic for about, I'd say a good 6 years. I was not a friendly alcoholic either. I was a very angry one, regardless of what I drank. I think it's because of all the pent-up anger and issues that I had. Yeah. I was angry at everything, at the world, at everything, at the fact that, you know, I didn't have anyone to fall back on. All I had was me. So I didn't have a choice to be successful or not. I had to be successful. So I had to get my shit together and work out my stuff. So going to therapy was really, really vital for me. And I know some out there may be like, oh, I ain't gonna go to no damn therapy. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna talk to nobody about my problems, blah, 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 whoop-de-whoop. Well, trust me, trust and believe, like, that is what saved me. That is what saved me of getting through my early 20s, my teens and my early 20s without my parents. I tried to hurt myself once, or twice actually. Once when I was 12, and once when I was, I think it was 24, 25. And that's when I was like, yeah, I need help. I need more help. So I went back to therapy after that. And just got to work at it, man. You got to talk to somebody so you can kind of work through your feelings and your emotions that are going on inside. It's hard not having parents, you know. Not having that guidance and not having that comfort of knowing anytime you can just go back home, you know. I really didn't have a home to go back to. My foster parents, you know. But, you know, you still feel kind of weird about it, you know, having to depend on other people. So, yeah, somebody was just asking me about my feelings about it, how I coped with it. I didn't cope with it. I tried my best to go through therapy, but I knew ultimately that my goal was to make as much money as possible, the legal way. So that's what I did. I would like to think of myself as a success where I am in my current life. I mean, I'm not dead, so that's a positive. I could have died like two, 3 times, man. It's crazy. So yeah, just like go talk to someone, even if it isn't a therapist. You know, just talk to someone, get it out of your system. That's the easiest way that I could say to fix it. And even if you're not religious or you're atheist or you don't believe in anything, like find something to give you that hope. Find something that you can believe in. If it's spirituality, Buddhism, Taoism, Christianity, Judaism, whatever it is, whatever your belief system is. At least find comfort in the words of others. Mine happened to be a therapist and friends, I should say a friend, who was really able to at least give me some insights to my life and to know that it is worth living and, you know, and make it happen. So take care of you. Don't care what other people say. Take care of you first. Make sure that you're okay. And the thoughts of, you know, just the crazy thoughts will eventually dissipate when you have those conversations with people, when you just let it out. So I know it feels like maybe, you know, you may be the only person going through this right now. But just know that others are too. They just hide it a lot easier. The smile has a lot of tears behind it. So just to, you know, reach out. Do what you can to stay focused on the end game, which is, you know, you being alive and being here. And just know that, you know, it's going to get better. It always gets better. Trust me, it always does get better. There are still times, even today, you know, where I miss my parents, you know. But I don't cry as hard anymore. I don't ugly cry about it no more. I guess that's a positive. I take that as a win, as a positive. But yeah, talk to someone, find help, and know that it's gonna get better. But stay present, man. Stay blessed out there. Know that you're loved, and if you've ever lost someone close to you, know that you have thousands of people who are supporting you. May not be there physically, but they are supporting you. So reach out, talk to them, talk to a professional, and get the help that you need. So yeah, stay present, man. Keep your eyes open to the blessings of life, that we're still here and we're still kicking. So, all right. Thanks so much for joining me. Stay blessed. Stay present. Stay focused. Keep going. I cannot stress enough to keep going. And don't ever give up. Ever give up. Peace.